What's up, my lovely Reese Cups? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and give this video a big thumbs up. How are you all doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I hope you all are very great today. I'm in a very excited mood today. But anyways, let's get straight into the video. So in today's video, I will be showing you all how I do these very pretty cool abstract art nails. So right now I'm just prepping the nails. So first you want to make sure you get a sander bed and just dehydrate the whole nail bed. And then I use this cuticle ball just to get all the dead cuticle skin from the back of her nail. That's my replacement for a cuticle pusher. It works very well. It prevents lifting. So if you all want to see anything about lifting or preventing lifting, click the card up below. I said up below. Click the card up top. It will show you in detail how to get rid of lifting, how to remove lifting, and also that video explains how to put a acrylic nail on a nail bed with no nail on it. So once you cut the nails into the shape that you desire or your client desire, you want to make sure you take your file and kind of like straighten up the edges a little bit. And then also you want to blend the nail tip into the nail bed. But if you use the e-file, make sure you have it on a low speed, and you want to make sure you do not file in one area too long because it will burn your client's nail. And then I kind of like dehydrate the nail tip a little bit just so the acrylic sticks to the nail bed too. And you can also use a nail file. It works a lot better for beginners if you're still learning how to use an e-file. So with medium to long nails, I like to start in the middle with my first bead and just drag it all the way down to the end. And I normally sometimes do 3 beads, maybe 2 sometimes, depending on how thick the first one was. But I just like to make sure that I use a size 14 brush or a little bit bigger when I'm doing medium to long nails, because I'm able to pick up more liquid and acrylic, and it's a lot faster than having to keep putting beads on there, 4 to 5 beads just to cover the nail. So once I put my first bead on there, I go ahead and I do the back of the nail, and I kind of leave the cuticle area alone. So this time I'm going to do 3 beads. So I go ahead and I just do my second bead a little bit above the cuticle, and then I take my third bead and I place it a little bit by the cuticle. You don't want to put it on the cuticle because that will cause lifting. And when you're pulling your acrylic, you want to make sure that you pat and not drag, because if you just pat and work your way down with the acrylic, it will lay a lot better. If you drag, you'll get a thin application and you'll just have to keep piling acrylic on top of acrylic on top of acrylic. So you just see me patting side wall to side wall and in the middle. And then I like my brush to be flat because I feel like it's a lot easier to work with, and especially if I want to clean the back of the cuticle where I might have got a little bit of acrylic, I can clean it a lot better. And as you see, when I put my acrylic at the tip of the nail and I want to clean up a little bit there and make it a little bit more square at the tip, I can pat it with the side of my brush because it's a lot flatter and it's easier to work with. Some people like pointed brushes, some people like flat brushes, but I like mine to be flat because I feel like it's a lot easier to work with. So after I'm done shaping and filing, I like to take my cuticle bar and go over top of the cuticle area to clean it up, just to make sure that the cuticle looks nice and clean. You can also, in replacement of this, use a cuticle nipper, but I prefer this because it's not so harsh on the cuticle, and then I'm not cutting my client if I accidentally was to cut them a little bit too deep or anything like that. This prevents all that. And a lot of my clients feel like it's therapeutic to them. They really, really like it, and they just enjoy this part right here. So I do it to every client, and after I'm done using this bit, I put it in my sanitized drawer just so I can clean it after every client. So now it's time for the fun part. So I get my foil gel, my art brushes, and things like that. So I am ready to do these nails. So this brush here I like to use to give like little stroke lines on the nail when I'm doing art, if it's some type of art that I'm trying to accomplish. And it's also good for blending, so I really, really like this brush if I was to do an ombre or anything like that. So I'm using this just so I can have those little drip stroke lines when I do this art nail. And excuse my hand, you might see my hand in the way a little bit, but you all can still see the concept of this brush. And if you all are wondering what I'm using, I forgot to mention I'm using acrylic paints that I bought from Michael's. I don't know if Michael's is all over, I don't know, but it's a local art store where you can buy arts and crafts and things like that. So I got a bunch of those, and also I really, really like to use gel paints. I prefer gel paints over acrylic paints because I feel like they work a lot better. But however, some of the colors I didn't have in gel paints, so I'm trying to get my gel paint collection up. So yes, if you all are interested in gel paints, I can put that in my Amazon profile, and you all could check some of those gel paints out. So now that I'm done doing the nails, I'm going to go ahead and use the nail foil transfer on the nails that I want the nail foil. So I'm going to cut a small piece and kind of just dab around where I want this foil to be at, and not push too hard, just so it'll look like it's kind of stroked on the nail. Then I'm going to take my metallic gold and just put like a little line over the nail, just to give it a little, I don't know, cute little look to add on top of the gold. Then next I'm going to take my C&D gel top coat, and I want to make sure that I cover the whole nail from the back of the cuticle up to the tip of the nail. And you want to make sure you get everywhere, like including the sides. You want to stroke the brush with the tip of the nail, because that's where a lot of wear and tear happens. You just want to make sure you go over it really good, because once you wipe it off with the alcohol or the slip solution, I don't know what it's called, because I use alcohol. You want to make sure that it do not rub off, because if it rub off, that is going to be horrible. You have to do all your artwork all over again. This is the nails. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you really like these nails. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, comment below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Mwah.